Hello, my name's Matt and welcome to this week's Vectra news. Now, January tends to be a fairly slow month for gaming related news. However, thanks to the recent Windows 10 event this week, there are a few things to talk about in today's episode, such as Microsoft's new announcements and its brand new Xbox app, Visceral Games revealing Battlefield Hardline's maps and modes, and Ubisoft revealing a new adventure game that will be called Grow Home. Now, on the 21st of January, Microsoft hosted their Windows 10 event. One of the first things which is worth mentioning that it was announced at the event that anyone who's running Windows 7 or Windows 8 on their PC will be able to upgrade to Windows 10 for completely free for the first year that it's available. Some of the features that were shown included Cortana integration for PC, and the live demonstration that was showed had you navigating through photos and other files on your desktop. There was also a brand new web browser which was also announced and is currently being codenamed Project Spartan. From what's been shown of this browser so far, the general layout has a much cleaner and sleeker look than what the Internet Explorer had, and it also includes a reading list on the right hand side which will make content available offline. But in terms of the gaming side for Windows 10, this is when Phil Spencer took to stage and he talked about the new Xbox app for the operating system. On this Xbox app, you'll be able to access your games library, your friends list, the messages, achievements, and the activity feed as well. Microsoft also revealed that you'll be able to stream games from an Xbox device onto your PC or even a tablet that's running Windows 10, so essentially this means you'll be able to play something like Forza on the Microsoft Surface Pro. Virtual reality was also discussed at the event, with the likes of a new virtual reality headset, but it's probably not what you would have expected. This headset, which Microsoft are currently calling Microsoft HoloLens, focuses itself around augmented reality with holograms surrounding your environment from the television, the weather, and there's even a holographic version of Minecraft that was shown. In a lot of ways, it does have a similar feel to that of Google Glass, but it does take things even further with showing the possibility of full-scale 3D holograms like motorbikes, which on pen and paper could be ideal for those who are working in product design. In other news, now that Battlefield Hardline is only 2 months away from release, Visceral Games have decided to update the game's website to include a full list of all of the modes and maps that you can expect upon launch. The full list of maps that will be included are The Block, which is a criminal ring disguised as a liquor store and a bail bonds office, Dust Bowl, which is a small desert town that's well known for meth trafficking problems, Hollywood Heights, which is a mansion in the Hollywood Hills, Grow House, that's set in an underground marijuana operation, Derailed, which is based around warehouses and scrapyards, Riptide, which is a chain of small islands connected by bridges and waterways, Everglades, which is a fracking site that's based in the heart of Florida's Everglades, Downtown, which is essentially downtown Los Angeles, and Bank Job, which is a high security bank. Now, the full list of modes that will be in the game are Conquest and Deathmatch, both of which don't really need much explanation as they've been in previous Battlefield games, but there's also the likes of Heist, which is where criminals will try to infiltrate a cash-filled vault and the cops have to try and stop them. There's Blood Money, where criminals fight to try and steal money from an intercepted transit. There's also Hotwire, which is a mode where criminals have to try and steal a list of marked cars and the cops have to attempt to repossess them. Then there's Rescue, which is a cop-centric mode where you play as SWAT operatives and you have to try and rescue hostages and get them back to safety. And finally, there is Crosshair, which is where criminals have to take out a state witness and the cops obviously have to try and protect him. It's also worth noting there's no respawn in this Crosshair mode, so if you die, that's pretty much you done for the match. If all of this sounds like your cup of tea, then you will be able to pick up a copy of the game on March the 17th, and it'll be available on Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4 and PC. Now, for our final piece of news this week, Ubisoft have revealed a new adventure game that they've been experimenting with that's known as Grow Home. A trailer for the game has been released which stars a botanical utility droid, which is otherwise referred to as Bud. In this game you'll be able to navigate through a cell-shaded island and you'll be searching the galaxy for a new species of plant that can oxygenate your home world. And Ubisoft have described this game to be quirky and experimental, and they've said the game is being developed by a small team at Ubisoft Reflections, who are also responsible for making Driver San Francisco. you'll be able to reshape the planet, create new landscapes, and that will allow you to reach new heights, which is pretty much the center point for the objective of what you're trying to do in the game. It's also been confirmed that Grow Home will be available on Steam on the 14th of February. But that is all for Vectra News this week. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video, and also follow us on Twitter and Facebook if you want to keep up to date with everything that's going on in the network. And of course, for more video game news, reviews and even interviews, head over to vectranews.com and you'll find plenty of other game related content. But other than that, I've been Matt, and I'll see you later.